today, man, we gotta talk about my Orlando Magic, man. The Paololess Magic, man. I told y'all how good Paolo was gonna be, man. Just dropped 50 points. The game before he got hurt. He knew that he played bad the 2 games leading up to that game. You know, we was looking promising. Paolo started off the year looking like an MVP candidate, looking like a guy that can literally carry us to the playoffs on his back. He can do it all. I mean, his last game when he dropped that 50 piece, he almost had a triple double with that. He fell 1 assist short. I believe he's the first person to do such things since LeBron James at that age. So we know we have a young star, but the young star has an injury right now, and it's not looking good for my Magic. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good for my Magic. He's out for at least 4 to 6 weeks, I believe. They're gonna reevaluate him, and the Magic have lost every single game since he's left. Literally, they're 0-4 since Paolo hasn't played. They play some pretty good teams. Every team they play have been a playoff team. They lost to the Cavs by 13. They lost to the Mavericks by what's this 23. They lost to the OKC by 16. Then they just lost to the Pacers last night by 7 points. So last night shows that there's a little hope with what we have left because it wasn't a blowout. However, we did play the Pacers, who are I would say will be the lesser of the 4 opponents that we've had played so far. But what does life without Paulo look like for this Magic team? They just paid Franz Wagner. We just paid Wendell Carter. Jalen Suggs just got paid. So what does this look like for the Orlando Magic? Last year we had a lot of question marks about Franz Wagner, how he just disappeared in the playoff game when we needed him most. Paulo tried to carry the team, and Franz was nowhere to be found. And he just got a max deal over the summer, and let's see what France has been doing since Paolo has been away. I haven't been very happy with his performance. He doesn't look very fluid. To me, he looks like a guy like my biggest thing with France. He has to get his offense bag a lot better. I think he has to have his ball handling has to get a lot better so he can create his own shots. He's not going to just be able to line drive himself to the basket and just use his height and length every single time. There's other guys out here that has length. But since Paolo has left, France has averaged 20 points, 5 assists, 6.5 rebounds, shooting 43% from the field and only 26% from three. Now, he can get his own buckets. As you can see, average of 20 isn't that bad. However, how can you make others around you better? That is the beautiful thing that Paolo can do for us. Paolo can not only just score, can't rebound, he can make everybody around him better. And right now, we don't have that type of player when Paolo was down. Now, I'm gonna give it to my coach that I think he's a good coach. He's grown to be a good coach, and this is going to be an obstacle for him. This is going to be a moment for him to truly find out what he has on his team. Playing around with the roster. I noticed that our young guys, Jet Howard has been getting a lot of minutes. Anthony Black has been playing a lot of minutes this year, and also our rookie Tristan Da Silva. He's been thrown into action since Paolo has been hurt. He's played 20 minutes, 31 minutes, 34 minutes, and 23 minutes, starting in 3 or 4 games. His best game was his first game. He had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. So I don't think that this Magic team is going to get a lot of wins without Paolo to keep it 100. From what I'm saying, we just aren't built that way. You pay a guy like Wendell Carter who has a history of getting injured, and guess what? He's injured again. I didn't like that pay when we got paid him in the first place, and this shows why. He's a guy that he doesn't perform at his highest level when we need him to. He's a center that wants to shoot more threes than our point guard does. He's a center that doesn't block shots. Like our point guard, Jalen Suggs might have more blocks on the year than Wendell Carter, and that's a fact. I'm not even gonna look it up, and somebody can look it up watching and put in the comments if I'm right or wrong. I can almost guarantee you that he has more blocks than him, probably twice as many blocks, and that's a problem because yesterday we started Goga Bataze, and guess what he did? Goga got a double double yesterday. Our center actually got a double double. I believe he had like 2 blocks as well. Let me double check this really quick. 3 blocks. That's what we need out of our center. If you are a Magic fan, you watched us last year, you would know that when Wendell went down, and we had Goga Bataze starting, that's when our defense was at its best. He had games where he had like 5 blocks. We need that type of paint presence on defense. Shout out my bro Joe. Make sure y'all check out the Kings Talk with Joe. He goes over every game when they win, lose. I know it's late. If you're on the West Coast, that's cool. If you're an East Coast guy like me, better take a daily midday nap if you want to stay up for that. But shout out to Joe because he understands what it feels like when you don't have a shot blocker, a rim protector. He's like yesterday you saw like teams go to the basket at will. They're not afraid of anything. Like Jonathan Isaac is the only shot blocker that we have, and he's only playing like 16 minutes a game. Yeah, he's playing 14 minutes a game. He's not even in the game enough to impact the game like we need him to. So I think this injury to Paolo is going to be a blessing in disguise. Yes, it's going to slow him down. He got to get back. He was off to a good start. He has to get back into his flow, into his rhythm. But I love what I'm getting out of Jalen Suggs. I like what I'm saying from Anthony Black. He's stepping up. His scoring has to get a little better, but his rebound, his defense, his assists, again, has been pretty good if you ask me. Our rookie Tristan De Silva, he gets early action, which is always a plus when you got a rookie. The best thing for rookies to do is to play, is to get experience, and he's getting that right now. But we just need to get more out of France, in my opinion. We need to get more out of Jonathan Isaac, in my opinion. You got some money too, my boy. You definitely got some money too. Cole Anthony is not even in the rotation, so like, what's going on with that? Do we need to trade Cole Anthony because he got some money too? Like these dudes ain't on the team, ain't paid. Let me look at Cole Anthony contract right quick. Let me go to the whole team contract. I don't Joe, shout out to Joe again. Wow, 16 minutes a game. Why a minute restriction? Bro, I don't know what it is, to be honest. He's not hurt. He was on a minute restriction last year, and they said he wasn't gonna be on a minute restriction. Hey Joe, I saw your comment, my boy. I'm just saying, I saw it. But yeah, Jonathan Isaac. He has a 1, 2, 3, 5 year, 69 million deal, man. Wendell Carter, he just got a deal. Jalen Suggs, we know about his match contract. Franz Wagner has a deal. Cole Anthony, he has 2 more years left on his deal. Like, these guys are under contract. What are you doing? Like, Gary Harris, he about to be gone after next year. Actually, he's gone. This is last year. He has a team option. But the thing is, I seen Gary Harris come through and hit 5 threes in the game this year. I haven't seen my boy Cole Anthony do nothing this year. I haven't seen my boy Jonathan Isaac. He just comes in the game and shoot threes. So we got the Pelicans next, and we got. Let's just look at the schedule together right quick, y'all. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from this team. I feel like when you building a team for greatness, you got to build a solid team. And when your best player goes down, you get to truly see how good your team is. And it's not looking good, to be honest. Caldwell Pope, I'm loving your defensive intensity. I just need to see you hit more jump shots, which I think will come. Yeah, man, it's France, man. France is the main culprit for me. He had 28 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds yesterday, which is a good sign. I just need to see more, man. It's not about the numbers. It's my eye test. It's what I see from front. So, Paolo, we need you, my boy. We lost for 4 straight without you. We lost the last one with you as well, so we're on a 5-game losing streak. We got the Pelicans. Thank God we got the Wizards coming up. We should be able to beat the Wizards without Paolo. No disrespect to my Wizards fans. Hornets. Oh, we got NBA cut play coming, y'all. All right, we want to really find out what this Magic team is about. So we're gonna talk again about this team. Shout out my boy Tay. He will be on the next episode that I talk about the Magic, my fellow Magic fan. But yeah, my bad, Tomo. Shout out my boy Tomo. He a Wizards fan. I ain't no disrespect, but I'm just saying we got a team that don't got a super duper star or like nothing like that. Like we got a team that is really beatable coming up. Like our schedule so far, we play all playoff teams from last year. Then we got the Pelicans. Then we got the Wizards, and then the Hornets. So those 2 games we should be able to get.